From what we've learnt from the virus in 2020, the UK Fires Programme has 5 recommendations about how we change our approach to delivering zero emissions by 2050. Number 1. The UK needs a delivery authority for climate mitigation to complement the advisory body of the Climate Change Committee to ensure that we execute the plans that lead to zero emissions with certainty. Secondly, we learnt from the virus that our preparations weren't ready. We had banked on technology and we hadn't prepared any other options. For climate change mitigation, we must now prepare all the options, not just those that depend on new technologies. Thirdly, we must have a National Resilience Commission that reflects on the vulnerability of our material sourcing and supply chains and thinks about what the minimum capacity of the UK must be to access materials and process them to sustain societal stability in the event of future crises, whether a pandemic or climate change. Fourthly, the lockdown has cost us a lot more than it should have done because of the way we prepared. And yet the government spending decisions that led to that preparation were evaluated by the National Audit Office and the Treasury using the procedures of the Green Book. We need to update those to account properly for the risks of massive disruption for future pandemics and for the disruption that will certainly occur if we fail to mitigate climate change. Finally, in recovering from the pandemic, the government is going to invest, but it should not be investing in conventional infrastructure construction projects because many of those will be incompatible with our climate goals, as was the case with the third runway at Heathrow. Instead, we should be investing in skills, investing to support and grow the sectors that we know are essential to living in a zero emissions future and which, if we develop early, we'll be able to expand and grow and export. Those include more developments of renewable electricity and distribution and storage, recycling metals, particularly steel, to the highest quality powered by renewable electricity, retrofitting houses and buildings to the highest possible thermal standard, replacing gas-fired boilers with electric heat pumps and manufacturing them at scale. Coming out of lockdown is a tremendous opportunity for us to redirect the UK's economy to be compatible with our absolutely scientifically valid climate target and to guarantee that we deliver by 2050 a prosperous zero emissions UK.